Hi, everyone. I'm Debbie Whiteford. I'm one of your behavior resource teachers.
Hi, I'm Erin Hayward, and another behavior resource teacher.
We are here today to discuss reinforcement. But first, I'm going to share my screen with you. Today, we're going to talk about what positive reinforcement is, what reinforcement versus bribery is, how does it work, and examples of positive reinforcement. What is it? Well, positive reinforcement means giving something to your child when they perform the desired action. So whether you want them to complete an assignment, do a chore, or an activity, the reinforcement is that something that they get after they complete it.
What it is not. A lot of times people think that positive reinforcement is bribery, but positive reinforcement is given after a behavior occurs, which it's hopefully a positive one. Bribery is used as a tactic prior to or in the middle of a behavior to get someone to do something that you want. An example of positive reinforcement is if you tell your child you would like them to go to bed at 9 p.m. every night for the week, he will earn $20. If the child does it, then Saturday morning, they will get the $20. An example of bribery is if you give the child $20 on Monday with the understanding that he will go to bed at 9 p.m. every day this week. With positive reinforcement, the adult is in control. Bribery, the child is in control. Positive reinforcement is a teaching tool, but with bribery, it's a quick fix. Here is a scenario, and we have all been here before. If you follow the red path, this is the path to bribery. Our scenario is if you go to the grocery store with your child, you want to state the expectations you would like them to have, sitting in the cart, using an inside voice. If you follow the red path, you give them a cookie to have while they sit in the cart and use inside voice while shopping. The child may then begin to cry or scream, knock things off the shelf, etc. You then give them another cookie, which is that quick fix. They stop the tantrum and you finish shopping. If you follow the green path to positive reinforcement, again, you state those expectations. The child listens, follows directions the whole time you're in the grocery store. Then you finish grocery shopping and your child earns that cookie. This is a teaching tool.
So, how does it work? Well, first, you're going to set a goal with your child. You're going to try to really keep it reasonable. Break the task or the chore down into small, manageable portions. And you're going to want to use precise language with your child. For example, first, you will complete problems 1 through 5. Then you will earn. And we have to remember that they need to have a stake in all of this. So we give them the choice of what they'd like to earn or choice of reinforcer. So again, using precise language, first you will complete problems 1 through 5. Then you will earn, for example, coloring. Please remember, allow your child to attempt a task and while attempting, praise their efforts, encourage them throughout, and sometimes even reminding them of their reinforcer. Options and flexibility. You may also want to consider using a timer. You'll still set a goal or expectation for your child, but instead of giving them a set of questions or problems to complete, you'll use a timer. You'll set a timer for a desired amount of time. Start out with short lengths, 5 minutes, 7 minutes, remembering to be reasonable and manageable. You'll use precise language. You will complete math problems for 5 minutes. I will set the timer. When the timer goes off, you will receive your, and remember, they're going to have a stake in this, so we're going to give them the choice of reinforcer. So at the end of the 5 minutes or the 7 minutes, whatever you feel is manageable, when the timer sounds, they'll receive that reinforcer. So when the timer sounds, and if they've attempted their assignment, task, or activity, you're going to immediately provide them with a reinforcer of choice. You'll repeat this process until the overall goal, task, or assignment has been met.
Some reinforcers to consider, and these are some of the most common ones, such as stickers, candy, smiley faces, tokens or coins, or the most loved iPad or game time. Some other reinforcers that don't cost a thing, that doesn't necessarily need to be an item, but you can still positively reinforce your child's behavior by giving them a high five, offering praise, great job making your bed, giving a hug or a pat on the back, giving a thumbs up, clapping, cheering, telling another adult how proud you are of your child's behavior while your child is listening, or spending one-on-one time with each other, riding bikes or playing a game. We hope you found this helpful. If you need additional help with behavior, first you can reach out to your child's teacher and say that you need some help. They will then reach out to district staff, like people like myself and Debbie, and then we will contact your child's teacher to set up a time to meet either on a virtual platform or via phone. Thank you.
Thank you all for joining us. Hope you found this to be helpful.